They moved out.
For now. You can come closer. You can come closer. Fireman, you can come closer.
Or they've packed out before.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because of this. Yes, they've packed out
Because
but I know they've not been officially allocated to people.
This one's federal, not state.
It's federal.
affairs came and
Last year?
No, last year.
Okay.
Officially commissioned it.
That's very good. That's very good.
they just ran away on their own.
You have to ask first, who gave them this place?
Ado AD or DGO. Just one, okay.
My name is Kamarudeen Ado.
Kamarudeen Ado?
Yes, sir. I'm from...
Just wait.
I'm from...
Come again. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Everything for not na full of people. You don't mind that. Now the people they call with a book, anything we cross Obola for a book. What's the name of that company? What's the name of that company?
Because there is some people come in the morning, come interview all of them, even the chart of this yesterday in the morning.
They move close. Listen, let me talk, please. They move close so you at least you back the stuff. When we're talking to you.
No, what do we have?
He has actually said it.
He's not on.
When the fire was on and everything was mixing up, we were there. Okay.
I will do that. When we finish.
It doesn't pose danger in as far as the person obeys our code of tape by not going there with naked fire. And as you can see, firemen will be stationing here for 24 hours, monitoring people and monitoring what is happening there. And that yesterday, because of the type of special chemical which we have, we were able to curtail it that it didn't spread to any other place. If you watch the house that is very close to it, the fire didn't spread to the house because of there's a type of chemical we use to smoother the fire from getting more energy. And that chemical helped in weakening the fire that there was a time it got to, we were able to put it off. So for now, as far as somebody doesn't take a naked fire to that place, it's not posing anything. So what we are thinking of now is how to stop that inflow of mist gas and maybe water and or natural gas.
Yeah. We already have what we call environmental laws. So whenever you want to do anything, you're supposed to apply to the Minister of Environment. The Minister of Environment will come so that you do what we call EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment. You have to do that and know what you want to do. And then there will be a letter of a commencement, which will be issued to you by the Minister of Environment. These people who are doing this thing, I don't know if they did that, which means it's an illegal thing they are doing. If they have informed us, we have brought in some experts to come and look at what they're doing. do some investigations to find out what they're doing. But we're not away. We just saw the fire outbreak and then we were attracted to come to this place. So I advise anybody who is going to go into the ground to look for something, you have to make the Minister of Environment know what you are doing to avoid this kind of experience that you have now. This thing can, if not because of the prompt intervention of the State Fire Service, it could have cost life, could have led to the burning of all these houses around here. But thank God they promptly responded and put this fire outbreak to order.
All right, going forward as the commissioner
for Orange Company borehole.
Now tell us, when they do this job, which one has? Okay. So what do you guys experience while drilling this stuff? Then
what happened when you people
just tell us, before the fire came out, then when the fire came, what did you do?
Okay. But yesterday I woke.
Speak loud.
Yesterday I woke, but the time where this thing happened, I commode my rod for the inside the borehole, all rod. But I get one boy, they my front. The time where this fire come, but nine day my front, nine see him well. The time when he see him run, but the thing touch me in face. But the fire too much. Now security can't help us and fire service. Now here we sleep together, all of them.
You said the person fire touched him face.
Yes.
Did he go to hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
But the person no die, right?
No die. The person no die. Then they hospital.
But have you had this experience before? Then how were you able to know that it was gas or so?
But if operator know we both gas. But now gas and water then they together. Now him by himself boss. Because of now stone and iron drill together, that's why.
Thank you.
Boniface Ogweche.
Again.
Come again.
My name's Engineer Boniface Ogweche. I'm from Enugu State.
Tell us
and
what
particularly
you
from
guys
Ugwu.
saw when this thing happened. How did you receive the news?
Anyway, it's quite unfortunate anyway, but God saved the situation. And by intervention of the fire service team that came, then when the fire broke out, then they were able to come. People were here, many people were running scatter-helter. At the end of the day, they applied some chemicals and whatever they applied, the fire was able to be under control. So, and God helped us. No life was lost. So the whole thing happened and God took control. Thank you.
When you first saw it, what did you suspect happened?
What we thought that maybe that the motor was leaking gas, So eventually it was not the motor that was, but it was. We now saw that water that's coming out from the ground was mixed with other items. That is not only water. So before then the fire was, continued to increase before intervention of the fire service came, and all of us, some people here packed out and they were parked on the road. So before now, people begin to shout and people begin to come to, and God helped the situation and it was under control. So thank you.
By thanking the Enugu State Fire Service for their prompt action in rushing to this place in the night when they got the distress call. I equally got information around 11 p.m. yesterday through the chairman of Enugu East Local Government. But this place is within Enugu East Local Government. So I appreciate the effort they have made so far by, quelling the fire outage to this level. I also want to express my gratitude to Enugu State Government for empowering the fire service on what Enugu State can do in terms of what has happened. Like we rightly pointed out, we had this experience last year near the Caritas University, and this is the second incident. The implication is that in Enugu State we have abundance of hidden mineral resources, solid and liquid mineral resources within the state. And the new government in Enugu State is very much interested in going into these mineral resources And Enugu cannot be known for as a coal city alone. The other mineral resources that have abound in Enugu. And I'm sure the state government is going to investigate. We're going to do an audit. We're going to do an audit query to find out the depths, the commercial quantity of these gaseous emissions in Enugu State. If within Enugu we have coal, we have gas, we have methane, we have limestone and other mineral resources. In other words, Enugu is endowed, and with the new governor we have, who is very much interested in bringing in local and foreign investors, we are going to bring in these investors to come and invest in all these mineral deposits that God endowed Enugu State with.
Would that be a legislation in the form of protecting some areas that have traffic this excess? Just ensure that if anybody's going to work on that particular.
Thank you. My name is Engineer Okwudiri Ohaa, the State Chief Fire Officer. About 10:30 p.m. yesterday, we received a distress call that there's a fire incident at Federal Housing, Ugwogo Nike, meaning here. And when we responded to the distress call, we discovered that the fire outbreak or the fire incident was as a result of borehole drilling activities. And immediately I heard it because my men that first responded, I was in contact with them. Immediately they told me that they are suspecting natural gas, inflow of natural gas or methane. I immediately sensed that it is a very serious incident. What ranked to my mind was the incident at Caritas University last year, around the 24th May, to be precise. And it was our first experience last year to have such fire where people were trying to site borehole and there's a fire incident. So I have to leave everything I'm doing to come here to direct my men on what to do. And to God be the glory that the experience we gathered last year, because that of Caritas University took us roughly 3 weeks, about 21 days. If we check from 24th May to 14th of June, it was about 20-something days. And because we have never had such fire before, that was why it took so much time. And but this time around, we were over prepared, because it's not easy that fire that resulted as a result of drilling activities that have inflow of natural or methane gas that is very compatible. It's not easy to put it off. Normally is supposed to be, the supply of the gas supposed to be cut off. But because of the chemical, special chemical we bought last year, which the present state governments continue to finance us to be getting and keeping in case of this type of emergency, we were able to put off this particular fire in less than 8 hours. And this is to show that the Enugu State government is not joking about making Enugu State ease of doing business, heaven for investors. We are trying to tell anybody who is interested in investing in Enugu State that Enugu State Fire Service is prepared and ever ready to tackle this type of emergency. I'm saying it with all sense of responsibility that Enugu State Fire Service, with the support of the state government, is ready to see that Enugu State is safe against any fire-related emergencies. And if you look at my back, you will see that the gas is still coming out mixed with water, but we were able to put it off this morning. And if you see this red tape, it's just we could hold it off because it can still reignite if there is a naked fire there. So I'm saying that Enugu State government should do a proper test, because we suggested it last time at Caritas University, but because of the way it happened was owned by missionary schools, like they were the one that did the test. But this thing now is showing that there may be enough natural gas, maybe in commercial quantity in the states. But this is not my area. But as an expert, as a safety expert, I have to tell Enugu State government to do further tests and research so that